guys. Okay, so I'm back. There were some issues. The Wi-Fi is not strong enough to to stream or do anything in the room that I'm in. So I'm on my phone now. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. so, as I was saying in the other live, this reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, also for your cross watchers. But if you find yourself watching this, you have not a lick of Pisces, you're not dealing with a Pisces, if you're resonating, it's probably for you. All right. Going back to what we were talking about, I received several new decks before I went out of town on some spiritual mission. And I figured I would unbox the decks with you guys and do a reading for Pisces. Okay. So the first card number 37, 3 being the number of a solid foundation, 7 being the number of completion. So it's time for us to recognize what we are dealing with is a very well-oiled, very carefully designed machine. And this machine can either indicate a circumstance within your environment, like dealing with someone, possibly a narcissist. This can be an indicator of things going on within society. It's really just dependent on you, okay? So just like with a clock, the hand points to certain things at certain times. So this is kind of telling me personally, there is a divine order to everything. We are going to be experiencing things as individuals and as a species when our souls plan. That means that there's certain things you just cannot stop. There's certain things you just cannot, you can't avoid it because it's a part of your path. It's a part of your learning, and trying to avoid it is not going to help you. Okay. And then we got, so, ooh. Oh my God. Okay. So here it is. It's this sense that we're kind of sitting pretty right now. The environment is rather dry. Okay. It's almost time for us to harvest. It's almost time for us to take back what is rightfully ours, what we have put a lot of time, energy, and effort into. There is a bird sitting on the shield. What does that mean? It's like this sense of, it's a little bird. Oh, wait. Bastard. Focus there. There's a little bird on the shield, and it's almost like this message of, or this feeling of a message just beyond what it is you're allowing into your field. So many Pisceans at this point, we have shields up. Rightfully so. I will say that. I will say you should be shielded right now. You shouldn't just allow anybody into your field. You absolutely do not have to trust people just because it's spiritual. There's nothing spiritual about that. Blindly trusting people is a surefire way to get yourself used, to get yourself into a situation that doesn't honor you, that doesn't respect you. Then just move forward. Card number 62, Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. So when you're harvesting things, you're not just gonna randomly have everything done in like an hour. If you have an entire field of growth, it's going to take quite a bit of time and effort, almost as much time and effort that you spent cultivating this field, growing the produce, the product. So that's what's going to have to happen. You're going to have to be patient with your process. You're going to have to allow this process to kind of like unfold and present itself to you in a very, very natural way. Ooh, okay. So the picture was of sea turtles. I'm being told to remind you guys, sea turtles can go pretty deep. They can swim in some pretty deep waters if they choose to. And they don't necessarily confine themselves to one area, okay? One area, like forcing yourself to stay in one area of your consciousness, only exploring one aspect of who you are, is not going to serve you. And it's another good message. When you allow yourself to continue to swim in polluted waters, you ever seen images of turtles who have swum through polluted waters? There was one that I saw. This video had a person struggling with pliers to rip a straw out of the turtle's nose. Another one, the turtle's flipper appendage thing was nearly severed from all of this fishing line that was wrapped around its flipper. What is that? I don't know. But the point being, focus on me. The point being, if you allow yourself to continue to swim in toxic waters, you will continue to be at elevated risk of injury and harm. There is nothing spiritual about you allowing yourself to be pulled, dragged into toxicity. It can be someone else's toxicity. It can be the world. It's just a whole bunch of things. It's like Pisces, you're being given the green light to grow and go. And if you're just going to choose to stay there, then I don't know. So butterfly spirit transformation is beautiful. It is beautiful, but so many of us just are so afraid of this transformation. We're so afraid of the change needing to happen. And so long as you're afraid of your own process, your process is going to be very painful and very, very difficult. Okay? That pain is necessary. It's absolutely necessary. It's the very thing that's teaching you. The struggle, that's not so necessary. The struggle is from you fighting your own process. And, I'm not saying this as someone who is just being, very, very eager to condemn you. I'm saying this as someone who's struggled through the same process. When I don't allow myself to just flow through the process and allow myself to feel and think, observe all of these different, very passive type decisions, I have a tendency to hurt much, much more. And that's something that I'm choosing because I am fighting with myself. Okay. The next deck. The next deck says, so I was talking about the cuckoo clock. You are fighting a machine, right? Something that is very much calculated, calibrated, perfectly designed for what it's doing. Now comes the time to understand the bridges. These bridges are going to take you from one way of being into another. What is at the other side? We probably don't know. What we're at right now probably has to do with toxicity. And what you're going to choose to do, whether you're going to cross over or destroy that bridge altogether, that's really up to you. I don't see anything fertile. I don't see anything that can sustain you long term if you just sit here. You have to make a decision. You have to. I don't know what this decision is about. I don't know what it involves. Is that Mordor? That looks like Mordor. Oh my God. So, card number 38. California was the 38th state. Hey, Jade.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what state was created? What the 38th state is? Was it California? The 38th state.
I don't remember.
I took a picture of it. I think it's California.
Colorado.
It was Colorado?
No, we're talking about the 33rd.
No, the 38th.
Yeah, it's Colorado.
The 38th is Colorado?
Yeah.
They're going to turn it into Mordor.
What does that mean? I don't remember the Lord of the Rings.
That's where the most evilest one lives. That's where the hobbits had to go to burn the ring.
Well, we're safe then, because we're in enemy territory.
Okay. Y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Maybe this is just like confirmation that I made the right choice to leave, to move. Because I think it was today, I didn't get a chance to really look at it. Someone tagged me in something about how from the July 20th until August, I want to say August 8th, there is this plan to randomly select homes for testing, COVID testing. I'm just going to leave that at that. Someone just talked about the Blue Horse in Colorado Airport, Denver Airport. Ooh, okay. So this just got me bent all out of shape. Oh my God. Okay. Let me just pull myself back in. So here it is. There is something that is charging towards you. Okay. It's a very, very passionate, very full of energy type of thing coming towards you, Pisces. I'm not reading this based on, I'm doing a Claire Tarot reading, meaning I'm using the cards to direct my clairvoyance into what the message is. This has to do with root, solar, and sacral chakras. Okay. This is a deep connection with clouds. Oh my God. I'm all discombobulated. Okay. Moth spirit, surrender now. When do moths come out? Moths come out at night. They seek the light, and it's asking you to surrender now. Well, all I have to say about that is no. Unless what you're talking about is surrendering to your spiritual path, okay? If it's time for you to surrender to your spiritual path, then you need to just stop fighting yourself. This reading has so many different nuances and layers and levels. It's starting to get very humid. Okay, Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. So when you place these two together, the need for you to surrender now during a time of darkness and the Buffalo Spirit telling you the abundant universe will provide, this is a very strong, very specific message. So first, the buffalo, they do not run away from the storm. They run straight into it. And that really, really negates the amount of time that you would spend running away, only prolonging how long you're going to be experiencing the storm. When you run straight into the storm, it's a lot more crazy, but it also ends a lot faster. So you're needing to surrender during a time of darkness. Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. There it is. during a cloudy time. It's coming for us very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. Some very serious things are about to happen. It's giving me a lot of anxiety right now, actually. A lot of very serious, very specific things are slated to happen. Okay? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's going to be something intense. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, you guys. So as I'm showing this, I'm kind of like, is this going to be 3 attempts to really affect you? What is this? What is this? And I turn it around, there's a back to it. Okay? So there's a back to this. Now, it is one being attempting all this. It's not 3 separate people. It is one being, one entity attempting this. So it might come as 3 unrelated things, but in reality, these things are not unrelated. They all come together and tie together. And if we're going to be really upfront about how certain things function, oftentimes people are used as Trojans by one specific being. Okay, so if one specific being wants to affect you, I'm talking about parasitic, demonic, whatever you want to call it, it'll use other individuals. Now, that doesn't mean that it's a whole bunch of stuff. It just means you have to make sure you pay attention. Does this have the same feeling? Is it something that has happened in the past and it feels familiar, but because you're like, I don't want to I'm just imagining this, I don't want to assume stuff. You are very divinely guided by your intuition. It's time for you to stop dismissing your intuitive hits, these messages that your soul is giving you. Stop it. Card number 23. Ooh. So here's the thing. It's either you're acting like a mouse and very afraid and very ashamed, being very secretive about allowing yourself to receive. Kind of like how mice, they'll run and hide the moment they realize you're around, right? Or it could be that you have quite a few, because there's more than just one mouse. There's quite a few of them. It could be that you're allowing yourself to get depleted by so many people, giving here, giving there, giving there, giving there, giving there. And you're really not allowing yourself to keep enough for yourself. So you got to be careful about that, okay? This is one of the tricks that principalities use to create division and a weakening of your resolve, a weakening of your resistance to whatever it is it's trying to subjugate you. Interesting. So I just talked about how you might possibly be overgiving. I don't know if I'm maybe being corrected in my interpretation, or if this whole thing is tainted. Lion spirit, be generous of spirit. But this was telling me that too many people are taking because of your unbalanced spirit. So what does that mean? I don't know. Something feels really off about this card. Something feels very, very off about this. It's almost like this feeling of, or this, ah! Okay, what the fudge? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that. It's almost like you have to you have to allow yourself to discern who you should be generous with and who is just being a mouse, okay? If someone continues to take little tidbits from you and you don't resonate with that, put a stop to it. Put some mouse traps out, put a stop to that. Don't allow yourself to continue to be depleted in that way. I think what this has to do with is mimicry. Like something is mimicking something important to you. All right? Don't give to a mimic. Seriously. So we also have the bat spirit. A rebirth is assured. So even though you're over there dangling and upside down, just dangling upside down, that doesn't mean all is necessarily bad. It just means that it's time for a new perspective. It's time to allow yourself to rebirth yourself. The what message? Oh, so there was this thing that I came across. I can't look at it now because it's on my phone. But there was this thing that I came across that was talking about all the ways in which you could be considered wicked. Yoga, meditation, all. I don't know if I screenshot it. I was like, this is so freaking obnoxious. So it was yoga, all Eastern traditions. All you namasters are evil, apparently. And then it was talking about, what was it talking? Rebirth. All forms of rebirth are demonic. It's just like, okay, gotcha. Not really, but gotcha. So let's see. Don't allow yourself to believe your process of rebirthing is wicked. Don't allow people to convince you of that either. All right. One of my really good friends gave me this deck. And she totally was like, "But it's such a basic deck." Well, I'm a basic girl. I'm basic. This is my favorite deck ever. I don't know if you guys notice, I use this in every single reading. So let me just, I want to know about that lion. I want to know about the mice. I want to know about the motorcycle person. Thank you all, Ben. So I gotta just, okay. Anyways, so I gotta send this, I gotta show you guys this picture. What are you doing? There. Okay. Oops. So I don't know what that means, but y'all needed to see that. I don't know what that means, but like I said, y'all needed to see that. So put y'all back on the toilet paper roll. You guys are literally on a roll of toilet paper because my phone is charging. All right, so let's get real comfy. What does this mean? Oh. All right. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. All right. 9 of Wands. Undecided, need to take a step out of the situation, then you will see more clearly. So it's this sense that all of us, we have been allowing other people's perceptions to really, really mess with our own. Okay. Whatever it is people are thinking, whatever it is they're going through and projecting onto you, that's none of your business. It's just none of your business. Okay. None of your business. Someone just told me this morning he was leaving for South Dakota. Okay. Oh my God. Yes, we're good. So, you guys, what the fuck's going on? All right. Here we go. Let us see. Page of Swords in reverse. Ooh, I knew it. I knew it. An imposter revealed. Illness is also possible. Powerlessness in the face of stronger forces. Lack of preparation. This goes back to the cards earlier. So, we got this mortar ass mofo right here. Okay, let me just pick up all the cards. So, we have the mice people trying to pretend to be lion-like energy. Liars, liars. And then we have an attempt to deceive you as though other things are trying to affect you when in reality it's just one. It's just one person, one being. And then you have the whole Clockwork Orange. Have you guys seen that movie, Clockwork Orange? I love that movie. That's what it is. Ooh, y'all have a cock-a-doodle-doo heading your way, trying to get to your wisdom. He's focused, man. Look at this. You have a cock walking towards your wisdom, your knowledge. Okay. There you go. It's some wicked ass stuff going on. Wicked ass stuff. And then we also have the message of Mordor. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not actually a hobbit. I don't want to partake in none of that. But there might be a need for you to rise up, okay? What movie? It's from Lord of the Rings. Oh my God! Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. Oh my God, you guys are scaring me. Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. That's Two Towers. Was there a buffalo on the Leo? Kind of looks like it. So, all right. Moon in reverse. I need to get by. Here we go. Oh my God. A minor deception recognized before damage is done. Trifling mistakes, overcoming temptation. I think this has to do with some motorcycle stuff. Let's see. Should you be ashamed of not having seen the movies? Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely. You might need to sacrifice 9 hours of your life to correct that. Each movie's like 3 hours. Worth it. Totally worth it to me. Okay. Ace of Spades. No, Ace of Pentacles. In reverse, prosperity without happiness, misused wealth, wasted money, corruption by money, miserliness, greed, and fool's gold. Not everything that glitters is gold. Has to do with whatever promises are being offered. Ooh, this has to do about the government. I wasn't going to say that all the way. A lot of the things that you're being promised by certain things is full on fool's gold. Full on fool's gold. Okay? We're just going to leave it at that. You're being offered pyrite, fool's gold. But here's the thing. This is a very powerful message, okay? So if someone is offering you pyrite, which is fool's gold, in real life application and definition, you're being tricked. You're being defrauded, okay? The amount you're paying for this false gold is not in alignment with what value you're receiving. But, here's the beautiful thing, okay? Much like these cards have a front and a back, so does the meaning when it comes to reality versus spirituality. If you look at the metaphysical properties of pyrite, it's actually an extremely protective, very grounding stone. So even in something nefarious, some nefarious attempt to defraud you, to subjugate you, to steal from you, hurt you, lie to you, there's something really powerful in that, spiritually speaking. Okay? Spiritually speaking. What? Ooh, the white horse and gold. You talking about cocaine? I don't know anything about that. If you want to ride the white horse. I'm sorry, I'm not a horse rider. So, next card, the strength card. Inner strength, confrontation with yourself or other people. Okay? Whew. $1 ain't gonna be worth $1 when all the inflation from all the money they're printing kicks in. So, strength, inner strength, confrontation with yourself and other people. Y'all are not gonna like what I have to say about this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Okay? Fuck them. For real. With as much defiance as you can load on your tongue and your lips, fuck them. Who gives a damn about the feelings and preferences and inconvenience of people who don't have enough respect for you to care in the same way that you care? And I'm not encouraging you to do harm to someone else. I'm encouraging you to stop allowing yourself to be a martyr, okay? There is nothing cute about being a martyr. I used to think it was cute. I definitely have changed my mind. There's nothing cute about it. So here's the thing. Ooh, these are some powerful messages and the numbers. So just like clockwork, you are going to have mice type individuals really trying to detract from your journey, trying to deplete you, just trying. Here's the thing. It does not matter to me anymore how long I have known you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me how much I value and love you and respect you and, wanting to honor your journey and where you're at. If you no longer are willing to allow me to continue my growth without you detracting from it, without you adding toxicity to it, trying to drag me back to a place of toxicity, trying to make me feel as though I have to apologize for growing beyond where you could join me, then you need to go, boo. You need to go. You just need to go. I can't even joke around about it. They just need to go. And this is not about taking away from the fact that you love them. This is not about taking away from the fact that you've had a history with them. This is about recognizing as your needs change, the people around you will as well. Okay? And here's the thing. People used to totally, and I know you still watch me, boo. People used to totally shame me. Oh, Emmie just thinks everybody's disposable. Well, bitch, if you didn't want me around, why are you mad that I'm walking away? I'm just saying. It annoyed you that I was around, so when I walk away, now you're pissed off too. Do that somewhere else. So now I'm kind of like Here's the thing. I can still love you and not be around you. I don't have to be ashamed of the fact that we no longer resonate. We no longer are on the same level, vibe, whatever the heck you want to call it. Be you, do you. I'm just not going to be there anymore. That doesn't mean I no longer like you. That doesn't mean all of this like ugly, dramatic stuff. It just means you need other things in your life. I don't fit in anymore. And that's okay. It's okay if I don't fit in. It's okay if you don't understand my need. It's okay if you don't understand that I'm still in my absence, respecting your needs. All of that is okay. Because in time, probably through my absence and you trying to figure out and cope with the fact that I'm gone, you're going to come to terms with really deep, deep things within yourself. And it's not that I'm trying to be your teacher, because we're not trying to be anyone's teacher. It's that I'm trying to free you to learn for yourself the things that I'm not capable of teaching you through being present. And you guys have to be okay with that. I used to experience people like shaming me so bad. Like, oh, she's such a bitch. She just walks away. Okay, well, I don't know, whatever. I'm still wishing the best for you. Let's see. 10 of Wands in reverse. Difficulties, intrigues, a traitor, deceiver, some losses will occur. There is just some shit brewing, Pisces. There's some shit brewing. Part of me at this point, like out of my extreme love for you, I kind of just want to grab your ass by your hair and drag you away from the shit that you're about to experience. This is very... Ooh. We as Pisces are not teachers, but we are way showers. Or how about you're just Pisces, and if people choose to watch you, then they choose to watch you. Serious question. Do we really need the title, the label of anything? This pimple is never going to heal because I keep picking at it. Michael goes, don't touch it. Why? Are you my mother? I don't think so. I'll touch it every fucking time I want. Okay, I better stop because it hurts. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's not for me personally because I'm very insulated right now. I'm very insulated intentionally. Like, I'm worried for y'all. I'm like seriously worried for y'all. King of Swords, a person who may pursue ruin to matter. Conflict, selfishness, sadism, a dangerous or wicked person, one who causes unnecessary disturbance and sadness. A lot of really fucked up shit's about to happen. Bottom line, a lot of really, really, really seriously fucked up shit is about to happen. Pisces, I think your reading is being used as a way to deliver a message for all of society. People not going to listen, that's fine with me. That's the reason why I'm insulated. So I feel like I've I feel like I just need a moment to breathe. Just because there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of energies. I don't need a label, never have actually. Awesome. We show others how to be You're not gonna let that go, are you? I mean, if you need to have that type of placement in someone else's journey, that's totally up to you. But I tell you this with utmost love and just really raw honesty. If you continue to have that need, that's the very need that will be utilized by parasitic things to enter your space and use you as a Trojan. So I don't like to be used as a Trojan. I don't like to be used for parasitic means, personally. So I'm not a way shower. I'm not a teacher. I'm just a stay-at-home mom allowing other people to witness my journey and giving them the type of freedom that allows them to choose how to receive what I share. And I have no power in deciding how they're going to see or receive what I share, what they're going to do with it. I just need to find the courage in me to continue to share of myself just as I am, no edits, no, none of that, to allow people to witness my authentic self. So hold on. Let's see. Ooh, Germanica. Did I say your name right? I hope I said that right. That's a pretty name. Germanica Jadun. I laugh because sometimes I call my son Jadine, Jadine, because there was this date. Do you remember when you were in that Mommy and Me class? When you were like, I don't know, less than 2 years old, and the teacher was like, Jadine, are you here? Jadine. I was like, yes, Jadine is here. Germanica. Yay! All right, so let me get the last couple messages. And you guys, when I share my personal thoughts that that differ from your personal beliefs, it's not me correcting you, it's just me sharing my thoughts and how they differ. And we can still have completely differing thoughts on any given subject and still get along and still listen to each other and all of that, okay? Jadoon. That's why I was giggling. I love it. And it's never gone away. There's times when I'm feeling extra sassy and I'm like, Jadine. Oh my gosh. Okay. Even when they say it's being divinely orchestrated, what's being divinely orchestrated? Oh my god. This is so bad. Okay. All right. This is so like, okay, let me just tangle my hair into a ball. Tangle that shit up. All right. This is bad. This is bad as fuck. For real. It's so bad that I kind of just have to laugh about it, because if not, I'll have a total panic attack. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Is that Saturn? Is Saturn the like lollipop with a stick? Whew. I'm starting to sweat. This is too much. All right. Okay. This is too much. Oh my God. 6. So 8. How many NATO countries are there? Hey, Jaden.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how many countries are major players in NATO?
NATO?
Yeah, NATO countries. How many NATO countries? 7 or 8? Ah! Oh, God.
29 states.
No, there's major ones. Oh my God,
Yeah. What?
Okay. All right.
That's it.
But the primary ones, the leaders.
The leaders? Trump, Macron, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, German Chancellor Angela Merkel.
No, I don't want their names. I just want how many.
Canada and Turkey. So they're gonna have their summit soon?
Their 8th summit? Fuck, you guys.
On December 3rd. On 2020 NATO summit. 44
minutes, 44 seconds, 162.51.5. Where are they having this summit?
Hold because they said that they might hold it in because of COVID-19.
Something about the Alps.
The Alps.
Something about the Alps.
Hold on.
So here it is. Here it is. Okay. This represents our Sophia, our internal wisdom, our creation energy, our feminine, divine feminine. It does not matter what your sexual orientation is, what your physical gender is. We all have. What? Okay, I don't know what this means. I just heard Mexican. I was going to say we all have feminine, but I heard Mexican. We all have Mexican. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means at all. All right. We all have divine feminine energy, okay? So that divinity, that portion of your divinity and your consciousness has been bound and blindfolded. We have been allowing too much bullshit in this world. Too much bullshit. Too much. Too much. Too much. Okay? 8 swords stand around us. 8 swords. I hope this has nothing to do with CERN because
CERN?
yes, isn't that in the Swiss Alps?
I believe so. Hold on.
This is some shit, you guys. I don't know why.
You better chill because they're moderating you.
I don't care.
It's the European organization.
So there is something rising up, okay? Now this is the really most fucked off card. I need some candy because I need to stress eat. We have those ribs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, I'm so sorry. This is really like.
Oh, the Alps is in Switzerland.
Yes.
That's where their headquarters in Switzerland. CERN.
What do you see from this? What do you see from this? We have what looks like a reptile. Tell me that doesn't look like Anubis, the god of the underworld. Mm-hmm. So here's the Sophia. Wisdom protected. Holding all directions safely. Behind that picture. Getting ready to open it. So, something's being ready to open. Not just in nature, but in cities too. I'm over this. This is too much for my brain. This is too much for my brain. Right, rebirth. Rebirth is assured. Surrender now. Transformation is beautiful. Now, if you look, this represents the light in the dark. Okay? The light in the dark. $39, $11, $5, $10, $37, $62, $12, $11, 5, 10, 10, 8. So 10, 10. Reflections of each other in your totality, fractionated. 6 plus 2 is 8. 6 being the number of receiving, 2 being the number of guidance. When you allow yourself to receive your guidance, you come to a point of 8, 8 being the number of reunification. You're attempting to reunify your lion and your bison. And as you also access your light and your dark aspects of transformation, it comes together as a number 5, 5 being the number of change, coming together as a flying mammal. We are mammals. So, some would say that a mouse with wings is a bat, that a bat is nothing more than a mouse that can fly. But here's the thing, because of the fact that we can fly, that separates us from those who seek to simply be mice. She goes from tied and blindfolded to a place of power. I did not see the back of this card. Ooh, God, this is really, ooh wee. So here it is. She allowed herself to appear as though she was tied, when in reality she was just waiting for something to arrive, right? The motorcycle. That's what it is. So, okay, this guy's wearing a red robe, right? And at the beginning of this, I was told to look at this painting in this hotel room. Oops. Look at the red car behind the guy. Okay? No cards. I'll just unplug this already. It is very crazy. Let's see. Oh, you like this deck? I don't know, what is it called? Okay, I think it's this one. Vice versa tarot. So, okay. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about, what if I created a tarot deck? Which card? Swallows. Swallows. Oh, I can't even type. Hold on, okay, guys? Put Carol right here. Hopefully that doesn't break. Spiritual. Oops. So, metaphysical meaning of swallows. What is wrong with this Wi-Fi? Hey, Jade.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what the spiritual meaning of swallows are? Oh, here.
What?
Oh, the spirit animal is a symbol of love, protection, and joy. Ah!
What happened?
So this card, the Knight, he's like charging towards something, right? And then he's charging towards swallows. He's just running towards joy. You got a sense of humor today, Michael. You got one hell of a sense of humor today. I think I'm just gonna leave this reading as doom and gloom for the world. We're not gonna enter into that twin flame bullshit stuff. Too many readings have been about twin flames.
No more.
We'll just leave it at that. So, all right, I'm going to do another reading for, I don't know, this kind of tapped me out. I think I need to go eat the rest of the ribs. I think that's what I'm going to do.
I don't know how you would be able to have those ribs. I'm so full right now.
You're so full, but you're not a bottomless pit like your mother.
Well,
What? And I haven't stopped eating. He's like, why do you keep eating? Because someone's got to fill the bottomless pit. All right, guys. All right. So I don't know what this reading is trying to tell you. It's just a huge cluster fluff of all kind of crazy ass messages. People in Colorado, watch the hell out. I don't know what they're plotting. Whew.
what if I told you that they're using their Hadron Collider, the two antimatter?
Mm-hmm.
It's not to create antimatter, it's to restart the warp gate that they destroyed a long time ago. Because they originally said that a long time, like around when they first launched to go to the moon, there's a NASA scientist, I forgot his name, but he said, and he slipped up during a live interview, he said, we used to have the technology to go to the moon. We don't anymore. Well, where does that just go? Isn't technology supposed to be more advanced now?
Well, there's conspiracy theory. Do y'all, should I just start a different, I'm going to start a different live stream. We're going to talk conspiracy theory with my son.
Okay.
Do you know we've never been to the moon?
Yeah, we haven't, because the moon, like...
Do you know there's an upper firmament?
The moon...
I'll let you guys go. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on your notification bell. Join me when I'm live. I'm coming live again. I'm going to talk to him about conspiracy theories because that's all he ever wants to talk to me about. Let's do this. Bye, guys.